Welcome to one of the top podcasts as voted in the marketing research industry. This is Research Business Daily Report, the market research industry's only daily research video report. And it's made possible by RBDR's exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, for 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Since I joined the market research industry way back in 1995, I've lived by the credo that anything I decide to undertake has to be worth doing well and wholeheartedly. And I remain proud of the online data quality effort that we at RFL launched in 2008. It was something which multiple research industry organizations grabbed, ran with, and made some real progress against. I'm similarly proud of a conference we ran later under the banner Return on Investment in Market Research, even if it didn't catch on immediately. Subject is certainly a hot one these days, even if the time is apparently still not quite right for a full-scale ROI effort. Which helps explain why, for a second week in a row, on top of countless earlier opportunities I've taken, that I am continuing to push here and now the concept that the research industry should marshal its varied elements, and I'm referring to agencies, suppliers, entrepreneurs, clients, and anything and anybody else, to preach, promote, train, and ultimately recruit many of America's youth into the research industry. Why am I raising this idea again, especially so soon after having brought it up last week? Well, because I've suggested my idea to all of the major U.S. research associations in the not-too-distant past. But despite its logic, association reactions have in essence been, "That's an interesting idea, and good luck to you on that." Well, now an association for advertising and marketing professionals has announced that it is undertaking what I've long proposed for market research. The Association of National Advertisers has unveiled a campaign to persuade college kids that there's a future for them in advertising and marketing, just as I promoted the idea for market research. A&A CEO Bob Lederer notes the sector's need for top-quality talent and the current system's shortcomings in the area, which is an idea that I've attempted to sell to the heads of America's varied research associations, and one that they simply cannot really continue to ignore. McCann World Group has created the Best Jobs Ever campaign for A&A. It is based on McCann research, which finds that most students view marketing as, quote, simply ads and selling. Translation: advertising and marketing needs new imaging that relates better to college students. Also something I've suggested for market research. McCann Global President Chris McDonald wants everyone to know that the discipline of marketing has changed radically, and therefore that shift and the challenges that need to be taken on have to be applied against existing boring perceptions of those fields. Best Jobs Ever is being done in conjunction with WayUp, a college students' digital platform that is focused on summer internships and entry-level jobs. I find most ironic that entry-level pay is a major advertising issue, because at the same time, that's not the case in market research. And a rather amazing diversion from marketing and advertising, an entry-level analyst position for market research remains and has remained one of the country's top-paying jobs for recent college graduates, going on almost a decade. So I put it to ARF and the association, the Insights Association, again, and any other research association that might want to pay attention. Is my proposal still a nice idea that they simply have no interest in or no time for? I hope that's not the case. That's your Research Business Daily Report. It's made possible by the crowdfunding platform at patreon.com/RBDR. This series is produced thanks to the interest and the generosity of regular viewers who support our daily news videos, which run Monday through Thursday most weeks. We work, admittedly, diligently every day to make it certainly worth the investment that our Patreon supporters have made in RBDR. But continuation of the service involves just about everybody else out there, and it goes into the thousands. We believe that if viewers who watch RBDR, whether it's once, twice, 3 times, or 4 times a week, were to recognize the hours it takes to produce just one episode of RBDR, it might only make sense for them to pitch in a little to support RBDR, but they might actually do it. Owen Charlebois rejoined us a few weeks ago as a Patreon supporter. He had been one of our first several years ago. Then he had to drop out for reasons, and he has come back. So we thank you, Owen, for your long-standing appreciation and your support. To those of you out there who are perhaps wrapping up your 2020 budgets, we hope you'll consider RBDR in those plans, because viewing this far into this report means that you have devoted a valuable 5 minutes of your workday on Research Business Daily Report. And I have called, and I continue to term it as time well spent, because 5 minutes of your time at any point during the day is something that you choose to do. Hoping that you'll agree, we think that you should use your head and your heart and consider a monthly dollar patronage pledge to RBDR coming in 2020. And if you do, it's very easy to follow through. Just visit patreon.com/RBDR and register your support. We hope you have a great research day and that we'll see you back here with us tomorrow.